Welcome to the introductory section of Microsoft 365, where I'll be covering the overview of Microsoft 365. In this module, you will learn about Microsoft 365, which is the world's productivity cloud solution that delivers innovative and intelligent experience, rich organizational insights, and a trusted platform to help individuals and organizations get more done at the shortest time possible. With Microsoft 365, you can bank on the power of the cloud to help individuals and organizations harness the productivity and achieve more. Microsoft 365 also empowers users with the latest innovation across new and familiar productivity experiences like your Microsoft Word, your Excel, your PowerPoint, which is what we are all used to. But unlike the Office 365 Excel that we use, Microsoft 365 gives you a more productive experience, because the Microsoft Word that you have here is unlike the one that we are all used to. With this, you are able to do a whole lot of things more than the free version that we have. Also, you have your Teams, you have your Outlook. Also, with Microsoft 365, you're able to easily transition from your computer to your mobile devices. For example, you're working on a particular file and your system goes off. With Microsoft 365 subscription, you're able to move seamlessly onto your mobile devices and continue working as though you're on your system, because whatever you have done on your system automatically saves and you can pick up from where you stop. So you don't have to bother about your system being off and you not being productive as you should be, because you have same experience both on your mobile and on your computer. So today I'll be talking about how Microsoft 365 empowers business with three capabilities. The first one I'll talk about is productivity and teamwork. The second one I'll be talking about is your business management, and the last one is security, which is very, very paramount to organizations. So talking about productivity and teamwork, this includes your instant messaging, online meetings, collaboration, meets, calls, and business connection applications all in one place. And with this, I am talking about the Microsoft Teams, which allows you to not just collaborate but also be productive all in one place. You are able to share your screen just like I'm doing now. You're also able to collaborate on your teammates on a particular file or whatever application that you're working with. You're able to do it within your Microsoft Teams. Also, within Microsoft Teams, you have what we call scheduling assistant, which helps you to have insights into your teammates' calendar, so that you don't book meetings that clash with what they already have on their calendar. So it gives you an insight into the calendar of everyone within the organization, so that when you're booking meetings, you're able to see if the key people that are needed in your meeting are actually busy or not, so that way you don't have to keep postponing meetings with your clients. So we have so many things to cover within Microsoft Teams, but I can assure you that in subsequent sessions we'll be covering Microsoft Teams. Also talking about productivity here, we also have your email and calendaring. With this, I'm talking about your Outlook, which gives you a business class email. And also a rich experience. You have your emailing and you have your calendaring all in one place. You're able to have insight to all your emails, talking about your business class email, not your traditional email that we are all used to. Also, you have your familiar Office applications all in one place. And also, I'll be talking about your OneDrive briefly, which is your file storage and sharing application. With OneDrive, you're able to give access and permission to people within and outside the organization. You're able to share your files. Also, you're able to give permission to who can view and who can edit. You're also able to track. With OneDrive, you can track who last worked on a particular file. That way, if probably there's an accidental deletion or there is a missing piece within your work, you're able to track how it got missing and all of that. So with OneDrive, you can do a whole lot more than just storing and accessing your file. You can also share links with dates, with particular, let's say you want to give someone access for just an hour. After that hour, the person will be able to have access to that particular file. So you can do a whole lot of things with your OneDrive also. We're talking about your Yama, which is like your social network where you can network socially within your organization. You have your SharePoint, which helps you to manage content and share applications with your team. Also, you have your Sway for those of us that create interactive reports, presentation. You write stories. You're able to use Sway to have a more beautiful presentation, unlike what you have traditionally. Also, with Stream, you're able to share videos, presentation, training sessions with people within your organization. So you're able to do a whole lot of things. We have so many applications all covered in one place within Microsoft. And yeah, it's worthy to note that with just a few dollars, you can have access to all these things that I'm talking about. So Microsoft is not just for Microsoft 365 is not just for the enterprise; it's also for the small and medium businesses. So lastly, secondly, I'll be talking about your business management. With Microsoft 365, we have what you call your Microsoft Endpoint Manager, which helps you to gain visibility across all connected devices. By this, I mean that you're able to track and control who connects to your organization at every point in time. If you want people to be able to gain access using only company-owned devices, you can do that with your Microsoft Endpoint Manager. And at every point in time, if an employee's device gets missing or stolen, you're able to either wipe out the entire company data if it's a company-owned device, or wipe out only the company-owned data from the device at every point in time. You know that your device, your data is secured every point in time. With this, I mean end-to-end security is what you have. So also you have what we call your business process automation, which is done by, you have your Microsoft Forms. Also you have your Microsoft Power Automate. With Power Automate, you're able to create flows within so many applications. Your repetitive tasks, you're able to automate them. You're able to do a whole lot of things. With this, I mean time-consuming things. You're able to automate them, and so that you have lesser time to concentrate on things that cannot be automated. So with Power Automate, you automate the processes that are automatable, that are time-consuming, that are competitive, and you can now focus on other things. So Microsoft 365, like I said earlier, helps you to be more productive within the shortest possible time. Because if you automate processes that you ought to spend more time on a normal day, with Power Automate, then you can focus on other things that cannot be automated. Also, you have your projects, you have your stream, which allows you to share your videos, and you have so many applications that I cannot talk about all in this introductory video, but I can assure you that in subsequent videos we'll take each of these applications one after the other and we'll cover as much as we can. Also, the last thing I'll talk about is the security. With Microsoft 365, you're able to not only modernize your security, you're able to also elevate it. You're able to manage risk, I said earlier, like I explained earlier. Also, you're able to set your own compliance policy within your organization, not just general compliance policy. You can also set your own standards within your organization, and people have to comply to those standards. So you can do a whole lot of things with Microsoft 365 because it's on a trusted cloud. So at every point in time, you don't have to worry yourself about security.